Hey, welcome back to 2Awolf. It's time to take a shower. Some of you people know that I kind of like to do things on my own. I don't really, if I can avoid it, I don't like to buy stuff that's already done. First off, it's too expensive. Second, it's kind of fun to learn and to build stuff on your own. Now, sometimes, when it's hot out, you got to rinse off, stuff like that. When you're overlanding, you don't have a lot of stuff. Now, there's some people that put the showers, the shower tube up on top. Um, I seen some that were pressurized. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to kind of do a gravity fed type of thing. But then, I don't know. For some reason, it just seemed like it wasn't going to, it's not what I wanted. And then we talked about maybe getting the bag shower to hang up, but then it leaks, and if the hose turns wrong, then it'll empty out. So that was kind of a hassle. And I wanted more than like 10 gallons or even more than 5 gallons. The weight was always an issue. But, I had the tire mounted onto the rack the swing out rack that I built. So I have that big space under where the spare tire was. So I started thinking, I already have one of these sprayers, and so I went and bought another one because they're like $60, and that's for the tank, the pump, and everything. Now this only goes 1 gallon a minute. Yeah, all I want to do is be able to get some water on me so I can rinse off. That's it. I think I'll end up changing the sprayer. Just for the simple fact that having this wand, but I think I want to get one of those sink sprayers and stuff on there, so I'm gonna go through and do that. So let's start taking this apart and see what we can figure out. The one thing I just thought of, I didn't try it with the sprayer just to see if that wand and everything, it's even got the little latch on it so you can hold it open, so that way, because I have one of those pop-up tent shower things. I haven't tried it to see how well that mist is. I might be able to just use it the way it is. I already have a power supply for the 12-volt diesel heater. So the only thing I would have to do, if it works the way it is, the only thing I have to do is build a bracket. So let me show you what it looks like under the truck. But the tank is not that high. I do have this tire drop down bar. Thinking of maybe just cut that out altogether and put the brackets, because that tank's gonna hang down probably level with the body maybe. Then I have to leave enough room so I can fill it full of water. So there's enough room to go, across the truck. Yeah, I don't want to go it that way. I think I may have to take this out. So I'll show you the plan that I came up with. So this is the first plan. I went ahead and picked up an inexpensive shower head that is adjustable, and did the closed nipple, ½ inch, went to a ball valve, and the reason why, well, I'll explain why in a second. Cut the hose, a 3/8 closed nipple actually fits inside this hose. And did the same thing on the other end. Now this is the hose that came with the system, and I went ahead and put an air fitting on here because I put a female quick coupling on the hoses under the truck. I've never used an air fitting for water before, but I'm going to try it. Anyways, so this is the pop-up shower, and so we tentatively kind of set it in there. The hose is plenty long enough. Trying to remember, did we close that? It's open a little bit. Okay. So it actually stays in place. So it's a little short for me, but the wife actually stands right underneath it. So we'll have a valve, turn that on, have some water, turn it off. May have to use 2 hands. Turn it off, you know, and then do a final rinse. So that works, I think. I haven't tested it yet, and I'll show you why. So the tank, I just went ahead and put some ratchet straps on there for right now anyways. I'm gonna go full metal once I figure out everything works, because it's pretty tight under here. So I do want to do a full metal cage, which I'll end up doing. But I realized then I couldn't fill it because the fill cap's up there. But there's a hose, garden hose fittings here to drain it, right? So I put a valve on here. I'm going to do a double female hose connection, and I'm going to fill it with the garden hose this way. And then I'll just shut that off, take off the garden hose, it'll be full. So I can fill it and empty it from the same spot. So, and then here's the female hose fitting. I put it through the hole so that way it can't fall out. So I'll just pull this just a little bit. I'll hook this up to that hose, which will run up there. And then I'll hook up the power here. And I already have a power wire down here that I use for the heater that runs off of the main batteries. So yeah. So when that comes, I will hook it all up and check it myself to make sure everything works. So the new fitting came in, so this is going to allow for this to go onto the tank, and this will allow the male garden hose to go on there, so I can fill that tank through the drain valve or the drain section. So I'll show you how that works. I did want to point out, or I did want to thank Jared from Utah. There's his picture. I'll put his picture up there. Thanks, Jared, for sponsoring the work and the channel and the stuff that goes on, for contributing to the truck. Thanks to people like you, that's how these projects keep going. So 2Awolf truck is going to get a shower. So let's get this put on, and with any luck, we'll be able to do some testing. Okay, so take that off. So the hose adapter, female to female, is going to screw onto there. And then I'll put the garden hose into that. That'll allow me to fill the tank. Now, I was concerned about that filler cap on top, and I did look at the one that I use for the weed spraying, and it looks like it'll still let air out. It just has a flapper on it to keep stuff from splashing out. So it shouldn't be an issue, so we'll give that a shot. Went ahead and added a shut-off valve to the hose because I realized that I'll have to turn the pressure off of the hose. I guess I'll have to bleed it down. I guess I'll get wet either way. And then I'll have to turn off the other one to keep the water in the tank. So let's see if this works. Try to let you guys watch. So that way if I screw something up, I have it on tape, right? Alright, so the female hose is going to go like this. That one's open, so let's try to open this. One thing I was worried about is the air, so let's fill it a little bit. Yeah, I can see the water. Yep, water's flowing. Turn the hose off. We're going to turn this off. There we go. And then we're going to turn that one off. And then okay, it should get some wetness out of this. Water out of the hose. But both valves are closed, so it shouldn't get too much. Okay, let's hook up the air chuck. So, pull it out a little bit. Like I said, I have no idea if that's going to work. That would be cool. And then, I do want to hook up. That's supposed to go like that. Nail is red, which it is. Okay. Okay. Theory is it should pump it up. Okay. Shower nozzle. Plenty of room. Shower nozzle is going to go up here. So let's turn on. Oh, look at that. Get nice and wet. Turn it off. Okay. Wow. Well, for less than $100, it works. I still got to put the metal brace on there and stuff, but it seems like it works. I do got to figure out that leak. I want to do a special thanks to Jared again. Thank you so much. It makes it worthwhile. It really does. Yeah. I think this works. I'm actually excited. This is going to be cool. That way I can get in the shower, rinse off a little bit. It's got 15 gallons of water, which is more than enough. I plan on probably maybe using 2-3 gallons maybe. This will be great, especially when you're hot and sticky or you get all slimy from the fish or something. So that'll be good. So I'm going to wrap it up. You know, one of the biggest things, can't even see the tank. I mean, you really have to look down low. So yeah, 15-gallon water tank shower. Now, I will point out, it says this is not FDA approved. It's just something I did. Please don't copy, whatever. You do what you need to do. But as far as like, you know, budget overlander guys, I do stuff on a budget that works, or at least attempts to work. And it didn't affect my clearance at all. I can't even see it from here, actually. Yeah, can't see it. I don't know. But this works for me. So yes, when I get to the site, I will have to lay on the ground, make the 2 connections, put up the shower thing, which is easy, but I do have to lay on the ground to do those 2 connections. But you know, when you're out and about up in the mountains, I don't really care if I'm in the dirt, right? Because that's half the journey, I guess. So I'm actually kind of excited. The downside is, you know, because Labor Day is this weekend, and so, or Labor Day is coming up anyways, Labor Day weekend. It's not going to be heated water. I could probably make it heated water, but that's probably going to be another project. So anyways, there you go. It's going to be under $100 because it was like $60 for the tank, pump, and hose. I spent maybe another $20 on hardware, and that included the shower head, so that included that. I did spend the $6 or whatever it was for the double female swivel hose to hose male connection thingy. I might end up leaving that on there. So that way, if I'm out somewhere, I can still fill up. I might leave it on there. I just have to find a male plug that's gonna, male hose plug that's gonna screw in there, because I don't want to get dirt or anything in there. I'm actually excited. I think this worked out really good. So, but then thanks again to Jared out there in Utah. Thank you so much. If you do want to donate to the 2Awolf truck or the project or one of the places that we're going to be camping out and doing reviews on, you can Venmo. You can find me on there. I try to do @Wolf because it won't let you put like a 2 in front of it. So @Awolf truck. I think you can look it up on Venmo like that. You can also look on PayPal. You can look on there. I think that one is 2Awolf truck @gmail.com. I think that's how you find it on there. I'm still new to this, but people were asking how you do that. If you do donate and stuff, I have stickers, hats, and shirts. If you like to donate for a future project, I'll send you some stuff. So that way you get something out of the deal. And I'm just gonna keep doing this anyways. So I'm having a lot of fun, and it's kind of nice to get out and see the sites, do reviews. We're gonna be going to some places that people probably don't even know it exists, but we're gonna go out and do that. So anyways, that's all I have. I wanna thank everybody again for supporting the 2Awolf truck project, the expedition of going out and seeing these conservation sites. I highly appreciate it. Don't forget, share, like, and subscribe. If I get up to 100 subscribers, I'm going to give away some free stuff. So try to get people subscribed. Tell your friends, family, something like that. Give me the thumbs up button so that way it keeps going through. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them down below, and I'll see you next time on 2Awolf.